Right, hi and welcome back to our educators. So today I'm going to continue with the discussion for subtopic 2.3 atomic structure. So this whole video going to be in English and I hope you learn a lot of things from this video. You will learn a lot of things from this video for sure because this is one of the main subtopic we're going to emphasize your understanding about this atomic structure. So before I proceed with the questions, unlike other videos, I want to give some notes, okay, for this particular chapter. Okay, so I want you to write first without questioning anything. Later you know the usage of each of the thing. All right, okay, so I use this template. Okay, so remember in atomic structure, if people say subatomic particles, okay, if any one of you heard this word subatomic particles, see the word, okay, whether in nucleus or in shell. If in nucleus, we have proton and neutron only. Okay, if they say subatomic particle in your nucleus, so your answer should be either proton or neutron, no other answers. If they say in shells, then your answer should be electron. This is one note. Okay, next note for you. Okay, I want you to understand this properly. If people say atom, tak kisahlah what atom, they say sodium atom or magnesium atom, whatever atom, you must remember in atom the main thing is proton is the same with electron. Let's say I have 10 proton, I have 10 electron. Okay, you must remember this one. But for ion, proton and electron is not same. Okay, proton not same with electron. Okay, so you must understand that one. Okay, I want you to understand these concepts first. So we will have a lot of things to see here. Okay, and another one, okay, standard representation. Okay, so for standard representation, I want you to understand how we write that. Okay, so normally people write standard representation like this. The top one, the first number at up is nuclear number. Okay, is what we call as nuclear number. So we have nuclear number, then we have the symbol for the element, and then we have proton number. Okay, so this is the thing that we will have there. So you must understand this one properly, then you can answer this subtopic. So I want you to focus on these notes first, then we will see how. All right, okay, so I think, okay, I can close these notes and we start. Okay, so what are the subatomic particles in the nucleus? Okay, in the nucleus, see, subatomic particles in the nucleus. So in the nucleus, I have neutron only, correct? Okay, but yeah, I have neutron in nucleus, proton and neutron also correct. Electron and proton wrong because electron in shells. Electron and neutron also wrong because electron in shells. So between A and B, what is the correct answer? Okay, remember if they say proton and neutron, that is the exact one in nucleus. Let's say they just say proton only, acceptable juga. They say neutron only, acceptable. But now this thing is dua-dua ni betul tau, both of them is correct. Okay, so I have to see which one is the more accurate. So the more accurate is this one because proton also in the nucleus, neutron also in the nucleus. So the best answer is B. A is correct but it's tak lengkap. So we will take the best answer, which is B. Okay, then diagram 7 shows the atomic symbol of element X, 3919X. Okay, so this is what we call as standard representation. So for standard representation, the top number, the biggest number is what I call as nuclear number. So you can take a note here, nuclear number. Okay, 19 below here is what I call as proton number. Okay, so now they ask what is correct about the atom of element X. Okay, so the number of neutrons. Okay, so I have proton number, right? My nuclear number is what actually? Nuclear number is P plus N. Betul? Proton plus N is equal to nucleon number, correct? Okay, so I have how many protons? I have 19 protons because my proton number is 19. Neutron I don't know, but my nucleon number is 39. So n equal to 39 minus 19. So n adalah 20. So I have how many neutrons? I have 20 neutrons, which is B or C. Okay, so A dengan D dah automatic salah lah. Okay, then electron arrangement. So I should refer whom for electron arrangement? They say this is an atom, correct? So when it is atom, proton equal to electron. So I have how many electrons? 19 electrons. So for B, I have 2.8.8.1. So overall, 2 plus 8 is 10, and then 10 plus 8 is 18, and then this one is 19. This one 2 plus 8 is 10, 18, and 20. But my proton number is 19, not 20. So obviously C adalah salah. So B is the correct answer. Okay, so this question is not hard, it's just a matter of you can relate the concept or no. Okay, but there is a lot of concepts here lah. Okay, then Terengganu question. Table 2 shows the proton number and number of neutrons. Okay, proton number of neutrons for atom A. Okay, so atom A have how many proton? 17. They have how many neutron? 18. Okay, then they ask for the standard representation. So one thing that my teacher said to me, right, for standard representation, the number in the top, nombor paling atas would be sangat besar. Kenapa? Because the top number is what we call as nucleon number. Nucleon number is proton plus neutron. So the value akan bigger lah. So proton plus neutron is 30, 35. So obviously A dengan B dah salah. So C and D. Okay, and then below I have what? Proton number. So 17 pun proton number, 18 is neutron number. So I should take whom? C or D? If I take D, below is neutron number. Can I take neutron number in standard representation? No, I should take proton number only at below. So the correct answer is D. Okay, so we get D lah as the correct answer. Then Kelantan. Okay, so for Kelantan, they say diagram 1 shows the atomic structure of W. Okay, so atomic structure of W. Why they say atomic structure? Because they label the nucleus with proton and neutron. So if they label the drawing with proton and neutron, that is atomic structure. If in the nucleus they put the name of the element, that is what we call as electron arrangement. So this one they put the number of proton and neutron, so this is atomic structure lah. So they ask for the standard representation of W. Okay, so for standard representation, I already told you, right, the nilai atas, the number, the top number would be bigger than the below one. So obviously A is wrong, B also wrong. So C lah. Okay, one way to see. Another one, you know, top is what? Nucleon number. What is nucleon number? Proton plus neutron. So which is 12 plus 12 is 24. Then bawah adalah proton number, which is 12. So obviously jawapan tepat dia adalah C lah. Okay, next one, Penang Set 2 2022. Okay, so shows a standard representation. Again, if standard representation, the number in the up we call as nucleon number, and the number below there we call as proton number. What you understand for nucleon number? Nucleon number is proton plus neutron. But now what they ask? They ask the valence electron, number of valence electron in beryllium atom. So to write valence electron, I must know my number of electrons. So basically this is a atom, correct? Beryllium atom. So the proton and electron is just the same. So I have 4 protons, I have 4 neutrons. My first shell boleh maximum put 2 electrons. From 4 I already take 2. So the remaining I akan letak in the second shell, 2 lah. So what is my number of valence electron? What is valence electron? Valence electron is the electron in the last shell. This is the last shell, so the number is 2. A lah, your correct answer. And then Penang. Okay, so they say electron arrangement of atom element Q, valence electron. Okay, so see the drawing. So first shell you have 2, second shell you have 8, third shell you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. You have 7. Okay, so what is the valence electron in atom Q? They ask for valence electron, right? So the final shell is the valence electron. The final shell is what we call as valence shell, and that is the valence electron. So because there are 7, so the answer is 7 and D. Okay, your correct answer is D. Alright, now next question. Pahang PPD Jurantut, and they say standard representation for sodium 23. 23 is what? 23 is the nuclear number. 11 is what? 11 is the proton number. So they ask the number of protons. So obviously number of protons is 11. So between A and B lah. Okay, so number of neutrons. How I can calculate my number of neutrons? Okay, I know my nuclear number is P plus N 23. Correct? Ni. So my P is 11. So N I don't know, 23. So N adalah 12. So my neutron is 12. So both of these have 12 neutrons. So the answer is still A or B lah. Okay, then electrons. Okay, they say antara berikut which is correct for Na plus ion. You see, they say Na plus ion. Ion, you know, they didn't say Na plus atom. So if atom means yes, correct, my proton and electron is the same. If ion means not the same. Okay, ion means proton tak same with electron. But if atom, proton same with electron. P equal to E. Okay, so write first my electron arrangement. So basically we write the electron arrangement from atom, correct? So 2.8.1 is my arrangement in atom. So in electron nak jadi ion, dia ada Na+. So this plus indicates that it donates or it accepts. Plus means positive person. So positive person will always donate or accept. He will always donate his money lah, because we consider electron is like money. So if we say positive 1, this guy donate 1 electron. So from 2.8.1, I will take the 1 from here. So remaining is 2.8 for ion. So the correct answer is B. Okay, yang ini. Now Terengganu. Okay, we have still a lot of questions to do, but I know it will be really interesting for us. Okay, so wait. Okay, Terengganu. Okay, potassium ion and potassium atom have different number of subatomic particles. Okay, which subatomic particle you rasa different for potassium ion and atom? Remember that the subatomic particle that is only different is electron. Because for proton, let's say you have 10 protons in atom, the same 10 you will have in ion. Okay, neutron also just the same, but electron only change. Okay, so they say compare, right? Okay, so number of protons. Okay, I read from the paling last D. Nuclear number is smaller. Are you sure? No, nuclear number remains the same, because can I say, right, between atom and ion, okay, the effect is only for electron. Let's say your atom nak berubah jadi ion, right, want to change to ion, they won't disturb the proton and also neutron. Why? Because your proton and neutron is inside the nucleus, so they won't disturb. They will disturb the electrons in the shell only, either donate or accept. So nuclear number will become smaller. You think logic? For sure no lah. Proton number would become bigger. Lagi lah tak logic, because they will just sit in the normal position. B, less number of electrons. Yes, maybe, because you know why? The effect is only for electrons. More number of neutrons. Lagi lah tak, because proton and neutron, they will just sit quietly and see what will happen. So the correct answer is B lah. The number of electron will reduce. Okay, B. Then Putrajaya paper. Okay, so same question. Magnesium ion and magnesium atom have different atomic particles. Following correct for magnesium ion compares to magnesium atom. So could they disturb neutron? No, cannot. Can they disturb proton? Cannot. Why? Because tak kisahlah in atom ke ion ke, proton and neutron will sit inside the nucleus. No one can touch them. The effect is only for electron. So the correct answer is B. Alright. Okay, then next question. Table 2 shows the number of proton and neutron an electron of particles F and G. Okay, so have F12 protons, 12 neutron and 12 electron. G have 19 protons, 20 neutrons and 18 electrons. Always observe the proton and electron first. Which of the statement is true about particle F and G? Okay, so particle F and G are atoms. Are you sure they are atom? If atom means what I say, P equal to E. So try to see. For F, yes, P equal to E. Proton and electron is the same. But G, no. So A is obviously wrong. B, the mass of 1 mole of atom F is 24 gram. How they know? Okay. So the reason is we will determine the mass from the nuclear number. How we will get the nuclear number? Proton plus neutron. So 24. Okay, fine. Just put it on a hold. The nuclear number of atom G is 38. Nuclear number. Okay, nuclear number of atom G. Okay, remember nuclear number of atom ke ion ke is just the same only because that is the proton and neutron. Proton and neutron won't get different value although in atom or in ion state. So they remain as 39. Okay, but they say 38 here. So obviously wrong lah. A pun dah wrong, C pun dah wrong. Okay, the number of valence electron of atom G is 8. Okay, I have how many valence electron? Okay, remember ni 19 ni jadi 18 pula. Okay, if atom means dia kena sama, ni tak sama. So obviously disebabkan dia tak sama, it already becomes ion lah. Okay, but they say in atom G, correct? In atom G. So in atom, proton and electron is same. So I have how many proton in G? 19, right? So rewrite my atomic electron arrangement. So 2.8.8.1, 16, 18 and 1. So you can see 2 plus 8 is 10 and then plus 8 is 18 and 1 is 19. The valence electron is 1. But they say the valence electron of atom G is 8. True ke? No, wrong. So D pun dah salah. Okay, you see, very confusing the question. Sebabnya they play a very good trick. Which one? This one. Pahang. Very good question. Okay. So the correct answer is B lah. Okay. So remember when you do this atomic structure question, you must see all the possibilities. Don't see one side only. Okay. SPM 2021. Final question for this video. Okay, diagram 1 shows the standard representation. So 11 is nuclear number, 5 is proton number. So they ask you to draw the what? Atomic structure. Okay, if atomic structure drawing means, do they label the nucleus with a symbol or they put the electron and neutron? Yes, correct. If atomic structure means label nucleus with number. Okay, they will label nucleus with number of proton and neutron. Number of proton and neutron. Okay, so obviously A and C is wrong. Okay, wrong and wrong. Okay, B and D. Alright. Okay, I have how many protons? I have 5 protons. Okay, I have how many neutrons? 6 neutrons. So both are correct. Okay, but try to see my electrons. Okay, I have 5 protons, right? So I have how many electrons? 5 protons means 5 electrons. So for the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Logic ke? Tak logic. Okay, because you see second one, you have 2 here, and then 3 is already 5, and then another 2 is 7. I have 7 electrons, but I must have 5 electrons only because this is an atom. So the correct answer is B. Alright, so that's it I guess for this video. So I will meet you in another one video with a new lesson. For this subtopic, still we have a few questions, I guess around this one 4, and then below another 3, and then another 2, 3 here, so 10. So we have another 10 questions in the coming video. So I'll be discussing all the 10 in that video, and do let me know if you don't understand anything for these questions. I highly suggest you to do all the questions for this 2.3 for this module, because the questions are very good. It's perfectly exam based questions. Yalah, betul lah, trial questions, right? So of course. So that's it I guess for this video. I will meet you in part 2. Thank you and bye.